Stop. If you still translate "ke" as "can," you're going to misunderstand Chinese every single day. Because "ke" doesn't just mean can. Explain this. 可爱 lovable, 可怕 terrifying, 可恶 hateful. And it doesn't stop there. 可怜 pitiful, 可笑 ridiculous. You're not saying can ridiculous. You're saying something else. In this video, I'm going to show you the hidden job of 可, the meaning textbooks rarely explain. And once you see it, you'll start spotting it everywhere. Let's uncover what 可 is really doing. First, forget everything you know about can or possible. Clear your mind. Let's go back more than 3,000 years. 可 shows up in very early writing long before it became the 可 you meet in week 1. In the traditional analysis, 可 is made up of two parts: 口, the mouth, and 考, the part that mainly acts as a sound hint in these early characters. And here's the key: in its oldest core usage, 可 isn't can. It's closer to a short, decisive human response like okay, approved, acceptable. Think of 可 like a Lego piece. By itself, it can carry that sense of approval or permission, the kind of word you can say with one breath and end the discussion. And because it's so useful, ancient Chinese reused it as a building block inside other characters. For example, add the mouth radical and you get he, a mouth sound action like calling out or exclaiming. Add qian and you get ge connected to singing or song. So ke isn't the singer. It's the core component that can contribute sound, structure, and later meaning. And over thousands of years, that tiny block grows into multiple modern jobs. Okay, so far we have met ke as an ancient, okay, approved, acceptable signal. And we have also seen something important. In Chinese characters, the same piece can have different jobs. Sometimes it carries meaning, sometimes it helps carry sound. Now, here's the $1,000,000 question: how did approved or acceptable turn into the everyday can, may, or possible? This is the part textbooks almost never make clear. Step 1: from okay to suitable. The change starts small. When you say something is 可, you're not only giving permission, you're also saying it makes sense, it's appropriate, it's fit for use. So, in older classical style Chinese, 可 often shows up with a feeling like this is acceptable to do, this is suitable for the job, this is an okay choice. It's not ability yet, it's more like this works. Step 2: from suitable to can be done. And here's how language naturally evolves. If something is acceptable to do, over time people shorten the feeling, and what remains is simply it can be done. The approved, appropriate vibe fades into the background, and possibility becomes the main message. So, 可 expands from approval to appropriateness to possibility. Step 3: 可 plus 以 becomes 可以. Then Chinese creates one of the most useful combos ever: 可 plus 以,可以. In older usage, 以 had the flavor of to use or by means of, so 可以 originally leaned toward it is acceptable to use this or it is okay to do this. And because people use it constantly, 可以 gradually became a single smooth unit in the language. Today, it's just your everyday can, may, allow to. So the life story of 可 goes like this. First, it meant okay or approved. Then it started to mean this works, suitable. Then it became the everyday helper word, can or may or allowed. And here's the fun part. Even today, when you see 可爱、可怕、可恶, you can still feel the older idea underneath. This makes sense. This fits. This reaction is natural. And that's exactly what we're going to uncover next. Now we get to the words you hear every day. 可爱 lovable, 可怜 pitiful, 可怕 scary, 可笑 ridiculous. So what is 可 doing in these words? Here's the key. In this pattern, 可 does not mean can. It's closer to so that makes you feel something, or in English, something able, likely to cause that feeling. So 可 plus x turns the word after it into something that triggers that reaction. Let's break it down. 可爱 lovable. I means to love. 可爱 is lovable. You see it and you just want to love it. 可怜 怜 is to pity or to feel sorry for. So 可怜 is pitiable. You see it and you naturally feel sorry for it. 可怕 pa is to fear. So 可怕 is frightening. It makes you fear. It scares you. 可笑 笑 is to laugh. 可笑 is laughable. It makes you laugh, often laugh at, because it's so silly. 可敬 敬 is to respect. 可敬 is respectable. Someone who makes you feel real respect. 可疑 疑 is to doubt. 可疑 is suspicious. Something that makes you doubt it. So here's simple formula. 可 plus feeling or action causes that feeling or makes you want to do that action. That's why these words don't mean can. They are describing the effect something has on you. Now here's a classical line that uses an older flavor of 可人而无信，不知其可. If a person has no trustworthiness, I don't know if they are even workable. Like, can you rely on them or can you deal with them? 可 is about whether something passes the test, whether it makes sense. Textbooks will tell you 可 means may or can, but in real life, 可 has another personality. When people say 可 in conversation, it often isn't about permission at all. It's about emotion. Here's the simplest way to feel it. 可 shows up when something feels more than normal. 那房子可大了. That house is so big. Without 可, the house is big. With 可, big in a wow way. 你可来了. You are finally here. It's not just you came. It's I've been waiting forever. This is the moment. 可不是嘛? Exactly. Tell me about it. You are totally right. It's agreement with attitude. 可真 strong emphasis means really, seriously. 你可真会说话. You are really good at talking. 可把我 this is an intense feeling, meaning you really made me. This one is super spoken, super emotional. 可把我吓坏了. You really scared me. 可把我累死了. I'm totally exhausted. It's like that situation pushed me into this feeling. 可别 is a strong warning. Don't you dare or please don't. 可别迟到. Don't be late, okay? 可别告诉他 please don't tell him. It's not a neutral don't, it's a serious please don't. And here's a super real life thing. If you drag out the sound 可, it becomes a softener. Can you help me? 可不太好办. That might be a bit hard. That stretched 可 isn't literally no. It's about like, let me put this gently. Because spoken Chinese isn't just vocabulary, it's timing, tone, and emotion. And 可 is one of the best little tools for that. And the big one you hear everywhere, 可是. 可是 often signals a turn in the conversation. It's like you're saying, okay, I hear you, but here's the other side. Example, 我想去，可是我没时间. I want to go, but I don't have time. 你说的对，可是 you're right, but here comes my real point. So in part 4, the message is simple. 可 isn't only can. In conversation, it also becomes a tool for emotion. And 可是 is one of the most common ways it flips the direction of what you are about to say. So let's go back one last time to where we started. For the last few minutes, we have been following one tiny character, 可. At the beginning, it wasn't can. It was closer to a simple signal like okay, approved, or acceptable. And over time, that little signal became a powerful building block, sometimes carrying meaning, sometimes helping carry sound, and sometimes shaping the feeling of a whole sentence. Then came the words that hit us emotionally, like 可爱, 可怜, 可怕, 可笑, where 可 isn't can, but the hidden pattern that tells you this is the kind of thing that makes that reaction happen. And finally, we heard 可 living in real speech, emphasis, relief, strong agreement, warnings. That spoken 可 that adds attitude, emotion, and human timing. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of deep dive topic, subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. 再见。